there is a new opportunity that has come through this RFP that has come up for the MMRCA program, and 6 global OEMs are buying for that, and we understand that you already have a tie-up with Mahindra Defence and Boeing. So how will this be taken forward? You can take this joint venture or tie-up forward only if Boeing wins this contract. If some other foreign OEM wins this, then won't HAL be left out, or are you in talks with other OEMs as well?
No, we are not in talks directly with any other OEM. The thing is that if suppose, since it is coming through the SP route, strategic partnership route, and they are quite, there's one saying that it is to a private partner. We feel that to get the Indian content, which is about 40% that is being specified, it cannot be done just by assembling the aircrafts in the final hangar here. So the parts which has to go into the aircraft also has to be done, including engines, avionics, LRUs, and various like landing gears and hydraulics. So there are so many things that goes into an aircraft. So unless those are manufactured in India, for which the HAL has the only capability, only company which has the capability to do, then we will be having a work share in that.
So which means that while you have a arrangement with Boeing and Mahindra Defence, you also expect that other companies will have to come.
Anyone it comes in will have to have some work arrangement with us. With you? Yes. But
that will not be as a lead producer, but as a supplier?
Yeah, it need not be a lead producer.
Okay. Okay, let's talk about the way forward for Hindustan Aeronautics Limited now. Fixed wing has been a major program that you have had. You have made some iconic aircrafts through the technology transfer route. But many of these aircrafts programs have stopped. For example, your Jaguar delivery is completed. Your delivery for Hawk is completed. Sukhoi 30, one of the biggest programs that you have executed, will be over by around 2020, I guess.
Yeah.
So essentially, you just had around 3 years worth of fixed wing orders to be executed. So what do we expect from HAL regarding fixed wing segment of your business?
See, fixed wing is a big business for us, and as of now, if you look at it, other than Su-30, we don't have any other OEM related projects. Its remaining projects are all going to be indigenous projects, whether it is Tejas, Mark 1, Mark 1A or Mark 2. That is the 3 areas that we have, and out of which 120 or aircrafts of Tejas Mark 1 and Mark 1A is there online. And Air Force has indicated that they need somewhere around 230 to 235 aircrafts.
Tejas aircraft?
Tejas itself. So there is a future in that only, basically.
Let's talk about helicopters now. We understand that the requirement was of around 1,000 helicopters. That's what what HAL had estimated. Can you give us a sense of the kind of requirement that you would see as far as helicopters are concerned?
See, this 1,000 helicopters is a very conservative figure. In fact, it can be higher than that. What we look for is a continuation of our ALH fleet, which is now presently we have got an order of 73 to be completed.
That's the advanced light helicopter. 73 is being
executed. Beyond that also the numbers will come in. And moreover, we are also going in for a civilian version of the ALH, for which we are getting an EASA approval, European approval for civil use, and we expect that we will have a good civilian market also there. In the weaponized versions, we have got the LUH, LCH, light combat helicopter, where we expect it to do well with around 150 to 200 numbers there.
And this will mean into what kind of orders, quantum of orders as far as LCH, for example, 150 helicopters is will be major chunk.
It will be major chunk.
So for 150, what could be, if you get order for 150 helicopters just for light combat helicopter, what kind of revenue?
The price I cannot fix it up because it depends on totally on the configuration asked for.
Right.
And there's a lot of money that is put in for the armaments and other things, so parts, armaments. So that depends, it totally varies.
Right.
So it, only once the order gets settled, then we know what is the quantum of it.
Right.
But numbers, yes, we can talk about.
Right.
And
150 is confirmed, or is there?
No, we are expecting 150 to 200 there.
Right.
Then the major chunk comes in the light helicopter region, that is about 3 tonners. 3-ton categories. So where we have got the LUH. now coming in.
Light utility helicopter.
Light utility helicopter, which is advanced. This one we are doing flight trials now. A third number or the third prototype also is going to join up there. So with that we expect to probably to get the clear IOC by middle of next year.
Initial operational clearance.
By middle of next year.
Okay.
So there the numbers are higher.
In light utility helicopter?
Yeah.
What is the estimate?
Estimate for us will be around 600 helicopters.
600 helicopters?
200 immediately, but it will expand because it has, this is the one which will really replace the Chetak Cheetahs of old
right.
version.
So on many of these versions, like as you said, advanced light helicopter, you are going into the civilian version as well.
Yeah.
So even for light utility
it will go for a civilian version there also.
You'll look at a civilian version.
Civilian version it is, and it will also go for exports.
Right.
Yeah.
So as you were saying, perhaps we are going to see more than 1,000+ orders for helicopters over the next 5 to 10 years.
I know 10 years you should take it.
That's the horizon that we are looking at. Okay. Lastly, I want to talk to you about your interest in the civilian business. As of now, 90% to 93% of your revenue comes from the defense side.
Yeah.
We understand that you also want to increase, have more revenue from the civilian side, especially from the Dornier civilian aircraft, for example. Can you give us a sense of what to expect from the civilian side as well?
See, civilians, Dornier, we have got it certified from DGCA last year, and we have got produced 2 of them also last year. That's basically for showcasing how it can be used in the civilian sector. It's a 19-seater and a very well-suited aircraft for the Udan scheme, especially because it requires a very short runway of 750 meters, and it need not be fully prepared. It's a semi-prepared runway is fair enough.
But what about running costs? Because
running cost, yes, it will be, because it's a 19-seater, but it is a very competitive costing is there. And we are looking at both private players. There are a couple of them who are interested.
You're in talks with some airline operators?
Yeah, and when it is finalized, we'll be able to tell that.
Right.
And also with the state governments in the northeast and all, where they want to buy the aircraft and then put it to service with a private operator. So both ways it is possible, and we are hoping that we'll get a good order book from there.
Let's hope HAL keeps on getting orders, especially from the new products that you have been developing. And I understand that many of these products going forward will be from the stable of HAL itself, being designed and developed by HAL in its facilities across India. That was R Madhavan talking to us about the future roadmap of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited and what to expect from the Defence PSU going forward. Thanks for watching CNBC TV 18.